do the thing!
Oh, look at that. She's special, that one.
Ain't gotta tell me.
Have you found a way to reach Asgard?
Not as such. Had a few ideas, but they didn't so much work.
Brother, without a way to Asgard, what are we doing?
I do not know. I need to think. I am tired.
So, you're sure nothing unusual?
Kratos places Mimir on dining table and trudges to his room.
Where are you going, brother?
Sleep.
So we're just keeping blindly on then, hoping we don't walk headlong into Ragnarok. Is that your plan?
Kratos refuses to answer and slides door closed. He lets blades of chaos fall to the floor along with his armor bracers. He holds Phase X, thumping it down on table next to pouch that once held her ashes. He sits on bed, forearm scars revealed, wearily rotating his neck. He gazes at permanent chain scars. Lightly touches scar on his torso. Kratos places hand over his bedside candle, putting out the fire. He tenderly holds Faye's small pouch with heartache. Lips and restart checkpoint. And restart check.
Kratos. You all right? Well, your father seems very ready to go. Shall we then? This way, Grumbles. Do you enjoy the gentle waves, little one? father and I traverse this river often. One day, you will learn to navigate its waters. We live deep in the wild woods. The most beautiful forest in all of Midgard. It is safe and serene here. Game is plentiful, and you will want for nothing. We're not far from the place your father and I first met. We nearly took each other's heads off. But he's softened since then. Somewhat. Unfortunately for you, he remains dreadfully stoic. I suppose it will fall to me to teach you language. Your father can teach you to hunt. Or perhaps that will fall to me as well, since all he seems to be good for is grunting. Have you nothing to say to your son?
What would you have me say, Faye?
Anything. Let him learn your voice. Let him know you.
He is far better off knowing as little as possible.
Knowledge is not always a burden. Think. The mighty God of War, frightened of his own child.
I do not fear our child, Faye. I fear for him. He is innocent.
We are not our failures. We are not who we were. We must be better.
Boat floats into dark tunnel.
Atreus is our future.
Faye hands baby to Kratos.
Keep him safe, Kratos.
Faye dissolves into shimmering sand.
Protect our son.
Baby also turns into sand. Kratos gawks at his empty hands. Panic grips him as sand floats away. He awakens seated in his room at Sindri's house, arms in front of him. He collects himself and struts to the wall with rage. He punches it, barehanded. Transition to Atreus punching wall in Asgard. Stjolber's in doorway with a bottle.
What did that wall ever do to you? Building focus. Something my father taught me.
It work?
Not yet.
So, what you focusing on anyway?
Controlling my emotions. Heimdall keeps trying to make me lose my cool. I can't give into it.
Stjolber peeks outside.
Through. Hey, it's through. Hey, hey.
Raven flies in before Thrud enters.
Training without me?
Is that a good idea? Training? I mean, I think it's a great idea, but won't your mom be mad if she finds out?
Thrud pretends to think.
Good point. But did you consider...
She socks Stjolber arm.
No, it didn't. That didn't hurt. Also.
To Atreus.
Anyways, grandfather wants to see you.
Oh, grandfather. Right. Okay. Here, then take this
Hand Thrud bottle.
and send my regards to Sif, Lady Sif, and Atreus. See you later, Thrud. Bye, Thrud.
Stjolber backs out doorway.
Midgardian boys are so weird.
Atreus grins.
Weird can be good.
Ravens surround them.
The two of you, I swear.
Restart checkpoint.
What's in the jar?
Milk curd, Mom's favorite. It's his way of helping. Grandfather's in his study. Catch up later?
You don't understand. It's a lot more complicated than you think. You don't need to know why things are done.
But I'm old enough.
This isn't about your age.
Then what is it about? Because by this point, Magni and Modi...
We're set on the path that led to their deaths. I don't understand.
You never try to.
Then help me. Why are you so intent to walk the same path? And with that story in your life,
Out of here. Maybe Odin's down in this library.
I just don't get it. The mask. Bringing the giant that killed my sons here. Why?
I can explain it to you, but I can't understand it for you. Stop letting your wife think for you. She's clouding whatever's left of your brain.
This isn't about her.
No, it's about your limitations. Accept them and move on. Now go smash something, will you? Honestly, I liked you better as a drunk. Loki, come here.
Atreus approaches Odin's desk.
Figured it out.
He gazes around cavern.
This is where you killed Ymir. Isn't it? First giant?
Odin is stone-faced.
Tell me, can you murder a landslide? Smother a storm? He was more, a force of nature, a vessel of power. I was young, foolish. Saw an opportunity to create something more. I know you think it's cruel, but I did what I had to protect my own.
He calmly stares at Atreus.
Why build your house here? What's in there? I'm gonna trust you.
I'm trying to tell you. In the wake of Ymir's death, I saw something. The rift. possibly the birthplace of reality. I looked inside, and something was there looking back at me. It whispered to me things I couldn't possibly comprehend, but I knew they were true. When it blinded me, I thought it was over, that I'd never see inside again. And then I found this.
Gestures to Mask.
And I knew that it would finally let me see the answers. You see, son, I don't know where I go when I go. There's no Valhalla for me. Ragnarok cannot be the end. I need to know there's something more than this. I need to know what happens to me.
He gazes longingly at Rift.
And that's the truth, I swear, on my last good eye. That's the truth.
Atreus takes a moment and holds up Mask.
The writing on here talks about a cold breath. Breath. Wind. It's gotta be Helheim.
Helheim, you say? I'll take it.
Raven perches on Odin. Flies off after receiving command.
And I know just the person to accompany you.
Atreus turns to see Thrud approaching.
I'm trusting you two can handle this responsibility.
You can count on us.
Leans in toward Atreus.
Don't mess this up for me.
Oh, forgot to mention. Heimdall will be joining you.
Heimdall pats Atreus' shoulder.
What a privilege.
Atreus shrugs free.
For all of us.
Oh, whoa, 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 hold up. You don't want to walk into the blistering cold of Helheim without this. Every Lau should keep you nice and toasty. You're welcome.
Huh. Ymir said even Odin couldn't survive the cold in Helheim.
You believe everything that old goat says?
Thrud, too bad your first time outside Asgard has to be to Helheim.
Nah, we're gonna make the most of this.
Now, as much as I would love to babysit,